All right, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, well, tonight it's just Keith and Chris.
Yeah.
Our other two compadres are MIA for the evening, but that's all right. We'll get into our first and only beer review of the evening. This coming from N.O.D.A Brewing, but before we do that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It really helps us out. It's free to you. Helps us grow the family. We're up to
146.
146 now. There you go. So, I mean, we're continuing to grow. You guys are showing a lot of love and support. We appreciate that. Make sure you're hitting us in the comments, liking our videos, and sharing with all your friends, and let us know what you think about the beers that we choose, and if you have a beer that you would like for us to try. So, as I was saying, this one is coming from N.O.D.A Brewing up in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the Radio Haze Juicy Hazy IPA.
I know that's right up your alley.
It's right up my alley. Well, actually, the hazies aren't that bad.
Yeah.
The hazies aren't that bad. It's a 6.0 ABV. It looks like they make this for the Woody Wilcox Show, which is a local radio show up in Charlotte on 106.5 The End. That's really about it. They don't have anything else on here, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what we got.
Let's do it. Beer number 253.
Nice. We'll go a little bit ahead and run the pours.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's
It's
just
going to be the two of us. It's more beer for us. It's going to be the two of us. It's more beer for us.
Smells like an IPA. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm just going for it at this point. So
just go for it.
Pretty cool can design. Not the greatest, not the worst.
It's not too bad. I mean, you got the little radio dial. It's not too bad. Turn it up to 11.
Turned up to 11.
Yeah, there you go. I like the can design. It's got the Charlotte skyline.
I like the play for this, since it's like kind of in honor of the radio station, calling it Radio Haze.
Yeah.
With the Juicy Hazy IPA. Six
Six
only alcohol by volume for you.
Yeah, I was seeing if they gave us like any type of like flavors or anything, and I didn't really see. That's just the government warning.
Yeah.
So nothing really. Unless you want to be Google fingers over there and see if you can tell us anything more about it. But
I think I can look something up for us. What's the notes off the nose there for you?
I mean, you definitely get the IPA smell. Like, you can definitely tell this is an IPA. Actually, I like the color. That kind of yellow, hazy color.
Yeah.
I do like that color. And to be honest, the taste really isn't that I mean, it's not really that bitter. You know what I mean? It still has a little bit of flavor to it. I kind of feel like I'm getting like some citrus in it too. Kind of like a lemon, maybe a...
See, I was going to say mango off the nose.
It kind of has a mango smell, but I don't think it's got a mango taste.
No, definitely not a mango taste. It has a mango smell, but definitely not a mango taste.
So I'm getting like a lemon.
It really is kind of lemony, yeah.
It's kind of got like a lemony flavor to it. Not overpowering, not sour in any way, but just kind of has that kind of like that citrus, which I know which is pretty prevalent in pretty much any IPA. There's a lot of citrus, a lot of hops. What did Beer Advocate tell you there?
It just gave it a rating. It didn't really give any
other type of information or anything like that.
Yeah.
Let's give it
on the website. It says
20 IBUs. That's a low IBU. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It says Citra Mosaic.
So that's why we're getting like that lemon orange is from that Citra hop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Outside of that, it doesn't really give any profile on the flavors and stuff. It's got really good scores on both Untappd and Beer Advocate, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty solid beer. It's not. I can see myself drinking a couple of these only because it's a 20 IBU versus in like the 50s or 60s where you typically see, But again, this is the hazy, so the IBU level is a little bit lower.
I'll be honest though, from me, I'm getting a little bit more of the bitters of the hops. I would have been in the 40 to 60 in the IBUs if I was just guessing this.
Right.
Not on obviously it's 20 because it says it, but.
According to that website, we'll have to double check some other time. But according to that website, it was 20.
It's such an odd. I'm usually a big fan of juicy hazies because I like the fruit aspect.
Yeah, it's a little more fruit. Typically, more fruit
into a IPA. This is really just citrus, though. This is really just like orange peel and lemon juice. and it's a little odd for me. Like I think I'm more of, when it comes to a juicy hazy.
You want a tropical? You want
I
something,
want like a pineapple and a mango, not orange and a lemon.
Right. You want something more tropical to kind of give it a little bit of sweetness to cut through some of the bitterness that is the hops that come with it.
Yeah, it's not a bad beer by any means. I think it's completely drinkable. You know, if you are an IPA guy, this has got just enough hops for you. Like I said, it tastes like it has more hops than it actually has in it.
You look cool at the bar ordering one of these. You wouldn't look stupid ordering.
Yeah, as long as you walk over with a full beard and a man bun, in a flannel.
Don't walk up there. I want a Bud Light.
Hey man, there's people that do that. So that's what a beer is for. Yeah. If you haven't seen our video on a beer,
or that, what was it, the luminescent lager from old River Rat?
Yeah, luminescent
lager.
Yeah.
That's what got Brent turned on to craft beer. He took him to River Rat and he got a luminescent lager. Yeah. I'll take something that tastes like a Bud Light. It's like,
that guy. So, I think I'm gonna go 7-7 on this.
Okay.
I think it's it's right there. It's a classic juicy hazy from mouthfeel to drinkability to smoothness, but it's definitely got that odd little orange lemon zang than a mango pineapple. But
the more I drink it, kind of, I don't know if it's doing it to you too. The more I drink it, kind of like dries you out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You get that that dry feeling in the back of your throat. Like I want to drink more, which obviously is what they're going for. But
yeah,
you kind of get that dry feeling.
Yeah.
So, when the first number that popped in my head was a 7.5 on this, so that's what I'm going to go with. I feel like it's for not being an IPA guy, drinking them, clearly because I'm on the show, but I've gotten to where I'll enjoy certain IPAs, and the Juicy Hazies are definitely my favorite, and I agree with you. I think if this had a different flavor profile, we could potentially be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
In those scores. But I think 7.5 is a solid score there. I think it's a solid score. It's a good easy drinking IPA for someone who likes an IPA but doesn't like the double IPAs or the Imperials or anything like that.
Yeah, as I always say, if you don't want to be picking hops out of your teeth,
right, exactly.
This is
the way to go.
A lower one for you.
Yeah, this is the way to go.
I think I think I've started to learn that as well. In the IPA realm, if you don't drink IPAs, try juicy hazy IPAs that typically have some type of floral fruit combination, and
you get more flavor than just the bitterness and the hops.
And it kind of warms you into the IPA realm. I mean, obviously we have to drink whatever we have to drink that's brought to the show. So
right.
But for me, I think I have started to actually enjoy some. Not this one particularly, just because I'm more the mango pineapple guy.
Yeah. You want that tropical feel.
Yeah, and so. But this is relatively a really smooth, easy drinking.
Oh yeah, it definitely is really smooth. It's easy to drink. There's not a lot of complaints about it, other than potentially lacking a little bit of flavor and wanting something with a little more depth to it to kind of cut through some of that citrus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the Radio Haze
from N.O.D.A Brewing Company up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Back down the line, short line tonight.
Yeah.
7.7, 7.5 for the Radio Haze, the Juicy Hazy IPA.
That's a review.